thinking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among other. I've got to try it. If I bleed tonight, if I accept tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I win tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home. When there's no way to go, no one that can see through that shine of the light. I can see my life is crap. I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain, the feel. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the start of hell. But when I stop to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among other. I've got to try. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I win tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home. I was so wrong, I was so blind, I was so dumb and out of time. I was so wrong, I was so blind, I was so If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I win tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home.
With the ButtKicker Gamer2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker, the future is feeling.
Welcome, race fans, here to a special event here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, as we are happy to bring you tonight the good old Crow Money event, where tonight's race winner is going to be racing for $125, as second place is going to be going for $80 and third place is going to be $30. We are going to be taking on Talladega here tonight for 80 laps here, so sit back, enjoy the stream, enjoy the broadcast, and enjoy the racing. As I am happy to also bring up here in the booth with me tonight, we got Lee with us here tonight. How you doing, Lee?
Man, it is another wonderful night, Robert. Tuesday night, May the 26th at Talladega, Alabama. What better way to spend the evening?
That's right. We're going to do some super speedway racing here with these guys as they're packing the field here tonight. I just explained to everybody that, the race winner here tonight, man, is going for $125. Now, the question is how much do you gamble? Do you sit back? Do you wait to the end of the race? What do you do? You know what I mean?
Well, especially with the way the draft works here at Talladega, I mean, you have to stay in that lead draft or they will take off and leave you. And watching these guys during practice, they're drafting experts, and they know how to work the bump draft. They know how to work the side drafts, and they can stay together as a pack. The big thing is going to be on these restarts. We saw in a lot of the test restarts that the leaders were getting a quick start, and 3 or 4 cars would pull away from the rest before that draft would then finally catch them back up. So restarts are going to be huge tonight. Hopefully not many cautions, but it's Talladega, so we expect a big one or two tonight.
Let's hopefully don't see the big one early, but you're right. We're probably going to see some crumbled up sheet metal out there, but, they got 2 fast repairs, so... if you get a little bit of damage, maybe you don't get it fixed right away because, the draft package you hear at Talladega, you can't get away from nobody at all. I mean, it's knuckle to knuckle racing for 80 laps.
It truly is, and qualifying is going to be huge, especially in a money game like tonight where there is money on the line. There's a little prestige, but there's money on the line, and we know what money does. So the better you qualify, the more in front of the chaos and mess you can be, the better it's going to be. So our top 4 to 6 places are going to put themselves in a prime position for this evening's event.
Amen on that, man. Well, one thing I do want to let all the viewers out there know, I had to come in. This is under the hosted tab here tonight. So here up at the booth here, we're recording. I'm not going to be able to see any of the cars out there for qualifying because I'm actually entered into the server. And a lot of the iRacers that watch this stuff, they know what I'm talking about. But I know can you see the cars? Because you should. You're a spectator, I believe.
Yep, I sure can. Watching them come around now with qualifying, all of them taking the field and getting that good warm-up. And once again, qualifying is so particular here. We got a lot of guys racing either in leagues and the hosted races and the official races that they swear by that, not only getting on the track, but that first warm-up lap, taking it as high as possible to build up that momentum and speed. So it's going to be interesting to see how many people actually stay with that kind of strategy tonight or go ahead and hug that bottom line.
Yeah, I believe a lot of them you're going to see them stay up with the high side, get one lap, get that car wound up, get that thing to the max RPMs that it can get, and then work your way down to that yellow line and then hug that yellow line all the way around the track and try to get the most out of you can out of that car. But there is a trick of qualifying here. I don't know how to do it. I've never been good at it, but I do know Raymond in that 87 from previous experiences, what I seen him out there. That guy knows how to qualify. So I wouldn't be surprised we see him up, the first or the second row here tonight.
So beginning to set their times is one lap being completed by a few of the drivers. Some of the early results, Rick McKinney with a 50.190. Joe, oh my goodness, we're not going to try to pronounce Joe's last name, in the 052 car with a 50.257. Gabe Butler with a 50.276, and they're starting to roll in now more as those first laps being completed, and it's going to be a big qualifying night here. Talladega, 80 laps, almost kind of like a little mini shootout. 66% fuel, right, Robert? Yeah, so not only going to need maybe 2 stops depending on tires and fuel usage on that, but the yellow flags will play a big factor tonight. So long green flag, pit strategy will become key.
Yes, as LG there, oh, never mind. The board is dropping. I was just ready to say he just put down the fastest lap of the race, but Rick decides in that 029, says, nope, I don't think so. I'm going to put down a 49.59 with Gabe Butler. Wow, right on his tail.
With a 49.60. Then the third position, and actually Hunter Reynolds just jumped up to that second spot, matching the time of Rick McKinney at a 49.59.
Wow.
Check this out. 1 and 2, identical times. 3 and 4, identical times. 5 and 6, identical times. 7 and 8, identical times. It goes all the way down to the thousandth of a second to really split those guys apart.
9th and 10th have the same time too there, Lee.
These guys, I tell you, they run. It's a special fix setup tonight. So they're all running the same setup, but it is a special one to Talladega for this race. And it really comes down to driver versus driver. And when you look at this field being separated, especially the top 10 positions by 0.1 second.
I've done a lot of Talladega and Daytona broadcasting in the past, and I've never, ever seen lap times tied like this. Is crazy. Oh my goodness. The top 2 just Raymond's on top with the pole, but he's tied with Jason.
The difference in that is 3 1,000ths of a second. Raymond Retner. Say that again, man. You told me at the beginning.
Written. I think it's Rittenhauer, but I don't think that's the way.
There you go.
We'll just call him Raymond the 2.
Raymond 2, there we go.
Raymond 2.
49.572. Jason Beach with a 49.575, and that is going to lock in the field.
Oh my goodness gracious. That qualifying, the top 15 cars were right on top of each other. So, well, all I can say is sit back, grab your drinks and coffee and whatever, because I got a funny feeling this is going to be crazy.
This is going to be an outstanding night. It's always fun at Talladega, but when there's money on the line, it becomes a little more serious, a little more gamesmanship, and you really don't want to be caught up in that big one. So I think we're going to see some nice clean racing here tonight, and everybody's shooting for that over $100 prize money.
Yeah. And we got Matt Quick out there. Well, everybody knows Matt Quick. I know you're learning these guys here tonight here, Lee, but Matt Quick, I don't know what paint scheme he's running, but in the past, is he running a squatty potty? Because he had a squatty potty car, and we've always told him, let's hope the car don't take a shit on him.
Matt Quick starting in the 6th position, the 89 car. Let's take a quick look at Matt there.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's a cat on the back.
That's Crappy Cat.
Yeah, it's Crappy Cat. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, that's Crappy Cat. He does have a squatty potty, though. Go let your daughter know. Tell her to quick run in. Maybe he's going to get a fan.
Yeah, probably would. She will become the old cat lady one day.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Hopefully everybody's going to enjoy the show here tonight with Lee up here in the booth here at Talladega. Oh, man, I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome to watch these guys. As I told you, Raymond, man, sitting on the pole again. That guy's just a rocket man. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, he's got this track figured out and followed that line the entire way. Taking the pole by 3 1,000ths of a second, so you cannot discount Jason Beach or Kevin Hash, who same exact time as the second place Kevin Beach. Kevin, now he will be starting in 3rd position.
Yeah, Kevin Hash is a pretty fast driver, too. He races over there with the World Series of Sim Racing League. Some of these drivers race over at Area 51. So these are a lot of the names that you're going to start to get accustomed to here, Lee, and you'll get to know them really, really fast.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn them pretty quickly. As I was bringing up some names, I was like, I've said that name before.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, is that another series? So, got some excellent drivers in here tonight. A lot of high-level license, if you will. I actually had to come in as a spectator because my license isn't high enough to even ghost this track. So it's going to be an outstanding evening.
Yeah, got to work on your iRating a little bit, right?
I was doing really, really well, and then the last day of Homestead just killed me.
Killed you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I come accustomed to, I got my class up to A, and then I quit racing online racing. I own open servers. I gave it up. I didn't even do it for years. I stayed with league racing because that's where you want to be. iRacing offers a great service, but some people out there, I have to say it, I don't want to bash anybody, but some people just don't get it.
Yeah, the influx of people that came in it's the same way that I came in as well, though, from sitting on Fox here, the hubbub about it after the pandemic and the lockdown. You got people coming into iRacing, then you've got the category that I am in that wants to take this serious, wants to learn as much as they can, try to get involved as much as they can, and then you've got another category that came off the Xbox and Forza that want to arc a break into the back end of everyone. So when you get into a server, especially those lower splits, that is not a fun time in the iRacing official races.
Amen on that. All right, well, the pace car's in. We're ready to set sail here tonight, Lee, for 80 laps here with a special event here with Crow Nest of special event. Thank you to Jimmy Crow for starting there in 4th position for sponsoring this race. And off we go, 80 laps. Let's hang on.
Here we go immediately off the start. Raymond in the 87 car in that great line. Dropping down to the inside, followed by Hash. Coming out of turn number 2, and you can see that bottom line is pulling away from the top. And a little bit of shuffling going on. They're not waiting to get settled in. They're just going to go ahead and shuffle it up here.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to go 3 wide back here with Matt, and that, give me time to find the car numbers, so I do apologize. Oh, Gabe's in the 88. Okay.
Still falling back a little bit after the 3 wide.
And you can see here, Lee, everybody's getting single file now. Well, me and my big mouth. It looks like 0-0 is gonna try to take it high there, bud.
Riley Roush gonna try to take it to the high side and breaking it down to that Aaron's machine.
Yeah, beautiful.
Coming into turn number 3, but it looks like Raymond still strong on that bottom, followed by the 03 of Kevin Hash. Riley Roush to the outside, followed by the number 26 of Jason Beach. As we see them coming through the tri-oval.
Yeah, and looks like we're gonna get double file here again. That top line's gonna try to make a push up there, but that bottom line right now looks to be the strongest place you want to be in that car.
So Riley Roush and Jason Beach working the high side along with number 44, David Anderson. Trying to overtake Raymond on the inside. Kevin Hash pushing him along with the 029 of Rick McKinney. So that's your top 6. Jason Millam right behind him in an interesting paint scheme, number 24.
Let's see what he's running. Got a high view here. Not sure exactly what he's running. What kind of paint scheme's he running?
It looks like the inside of a human body, sir.
Oh.
It's kind of like the mind, body, soul thing where you can kind of see it. It's an interesting paint scheme for Talladega. You got to have a lot of brain power to work that Talladega line.
Oh, okay. There, I got it up now. Wow, look at the hood on that thing. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm a great admirer of paint schemes in iRacing. I think it's an art form. So anything that's unusual, and I love the 29 of Rick McKinney with the Grumpy Cat. Nope, that's not 29. That is 89.
89 of Matt Quick. Yeah.
Yeah, updated right, and my numbers flipped.
And you know, out here, there is somebody out here. Whoa, as we've got the 10 car ducking out of the way here, but there is a Eric Glory out here in that 071 John Deere car. Now, I've called him multiple races, and this guy is fast week in and week out, but he just seems to not be able to get in victory lane. So, if anything, if we're going to pick a favorite here tonight, I'm going for Eric Glory. I've been saying it for multiple races. This guy deserves a win.
Eric Glory in the 071, running in 11th position at the moment. 0.4 seconds behind the leader, right in front of him, Dale Woolery in the number 7 machine. Still working that high line, following the lead of Riley Roush. But Raymond in the 87 car, keeping on the low line and keeping that lead.
Oh, we got a blinker. Okay, well, he's back. I'm impressed that this top line is actually sticking here with this low line right now. Normally, the low line, if it hooks up here, Lee, they normally can start pulling away, but that top line says, oh, no, I don't think so. We're as strong as you guys are.
And when you got a group of guys that can run the draft, that can run that tight and not spin, not get loose, not bump into anyone unintentionally, then you can run tight like this and you can run those two lines, but it takes dedicated drivers with an immense amount of skill and unmeasurable amounts of concentration.
Yes, it does. And this is just not sit back and lollygag. I mean, like you said, concentration, you know. As you can see, the 44 just pushed that Aaron machine to the lead over Raymond.
And it's going to put Riley Roush in the 00 machine in the lead, and now going up to the high side is going to be Ray. Raymond is looking to retake that and is going to have it on the high side, drop in nice and smooth, and moving into second place, the 03 of Kevin Hash. Down the backstretch they go. It is Ray in first, Riley Roush in third, as now dropping into the lead, the 03 of Kevin Hash, and it's that leapfrog we talked about, the outside line, the leader of that line getting pushed enough to drop down on the inside, but swinging back out, Riley Roush, and going to get in that outside groove and try to get pushed around. Oh, there we got a little contact there.
Oh.
The 44 car of David Anderson.
That's okay. He gave it a little love tap, a little love bump. What do you say? Just a kissy kiss.
Little kissy kiss. The 029 of Rick McKinney dropping to the bottom. And trying to ease that thing around and get it back up to speed. Probably not a lot of damage. Probably not going to use a fast repair here. But just trying to catch back up with the pack.
I'm trying to do the math here and trying to figure out what can they do on fuel for a fuel run at 66%. I would say in the mid-20s, somewhere around there, I think they could go.
Yeah, after that, I would get a little worried and start to clinch.
Yeah, I'm trying to think as, wow, we got somebody up there in the Max TV. Rudy's sponsored car from Max TV Broadcasting. In that 99 is LG's trying to make it 3 wide. They're trying to form a line on the top side.
Yeah, the 99 of LG Wiley.
Oh.
Whaley?
Yeah, Whaley. And you know what these guys are doing there, Lee? they're short pitting. We got guys short pitting.
We sure do. I did not even notice that. The 66 drops into the pits.
Yeah,
Gonna
we
be
got
John Garrett.
a couple cars coming in making a short pit because they're trying to do this short run stuff. I see what they're trying to play that the game that when they make their last pit stop, they're going to be way out ahead of the pack if we don't get a yellow. This will not work. If we get a yellow, that strategy is thrown out the window.
Well, another one is looking to take advantage of that strategy. Number 16 of Jimmy Crow taking a early pit as well.
Tonight's sponsor, unfortunately.
But we got some 3-wide racing coming around the tri-oval. These guys are pushing it hard at lap number 13.
Oh my goodness, look at this. You don't want to be the guy in the middle, but at the same time, the middle line is not slowing down, Lee. They are really... That's impressive. Normally, that's the sucker line.
Yeah, you've got the front 4 cars running now that looks like maybe the front 4 or 5 running just in a nice little groove pack, and then stacked up 3 wide, like 2 deep. Yeah,
I got Dale stuck on the outside there in that 7. I think he's going to have to try
some lap cars.
Yeah, lap cars that just made a pit stop, but that's okay. They already got their pit stop, went in and only took, looks like they only took fuel. Yeah, they didn't take tires. They had an 8-second pit stop, so.
And staying to the outside, as good little racers should. The 00 of Riley Roush and 03 of Kevin Hash battling for the lead here at Talladega. This Crow Racing Spectacular on a Tuesday evening.
Hopefully everybody's got on the East Coast got their air conditioners running because it was a hot day today, buddy.
Yeah, it got hot down here in Tennessee a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not used to it. I had to put the air conditioners in today. I said, well, crap, summertime's here.
Eric Laurie got a little bit squirrely there coming out of 4. Not really squirrely, more or less wiggled a little bit, but you can tell that those tires are starting to get a little bit more worn. We're starting to see a little bit more movement from these cars in those turns instead of being stuck to the track like they were. Oh, as we speak up at the 44 of David Anderson. Dave's Barbecue, famous Dave's Barbecue. I could eat me some famous Dave's right now.
I don't know no famous Dave's. Not up here in the East Coast.
East Coast doesn't have good barbecue. Y'all don't know what barbecue is up there.
Oh, no, I'm not arguing that point with you. I agree with you on that one. If I want barbecue, you got to go down south to get the barbecue.
Yeah, come on down to Memphis. We'll take care of your barbecue needs. Nashville, we got your hot chicken. And we got 3 wide here at Talladega still going. And those are the cars that took the earlier pit stop.
Mm-hmm. And I'm really interested, something we don't talk about Talladega is the wind tunnel. You got the 071 of Eric there. You can see him swaying back and forth. One, you said there, Lee, with the tires wearing down, that's a key factor. But also the air movement down there. It's not just sitting behind somebody and running. These cars are sucking up, pulling air from your right side, back end, front end, so it makes the cars a little squirrely.
Yeah, and especially if that side draft just happens to catch so slightly more than you're ready for, you can jerk that wheel to the side real quick.
That, and then also you go behind how fast these guys are running. Well,
drop down to the inside line, the 71 of Eric Laurie.
Thank God Mac Quick was ready for that one. But what I was going to say, too, if we would go inside the cockpit, you're literally drafting behind somebody and you can't see what's going on in front of you. You are putting your nuts and bolts in front, with that car in front of you, hoping that he doesn't wreck, or wherever he goes, you go.
Yeah, and you cannot see what you're driving to. You just know the turn is coming up. You know about where it is, but you have to take your cues from the other drivers. So a fault by one of the leaders or in the front pack could spell disaster throughout the field.
Oh, yeah, big time. Been there, done that, and seen it, but looks like we're starting to get a little spread out here now, Lee. a little bit, but I'm sure they're going to gather themselves back up here as they got a battle. Got back here with Gabe's back here in that 88. He's got Matt Quick in front of him with Tony in that 21 hanging right in there. Got the 31 of Anthony in that Toyota. All right, go Toyota. Well, also, just to let everybody know, too, I also put up a poll on Facebook. What make of do you think's going to win? ZL1 Camaro, or do you think a Ford's going to win tonight's race, or is it going to be a Toyota? So go vote Toyota. Anyways.
Well, the odds right now, considering that 8 of our top 9 are driving that Chevy machine right now, with only Riley Roush in the Toyota running in second position, but all the others running Chevrolets in the top of the field.
Yeah, and the highest Ford running right now would be Tony right there in that 21 there, Ford machine. He's back here in 10th position, up 7 positions from tonight's start of tonight's race.
Tony Wright running out of the Mid-South. Best lap tonight is a 46.612. Last lap was a 47.149, so you can see the differential in the time that these cars are having with the wear of the tires. So they are starting to slow down just ever so slightly for the beginning of this race.
That is correct. As we see Kevin, Kevin Hash is going to take over the lead again here. Well, nope. Now, man, these guys are just up in front. It's a shame we don't get to see how many times the lead changed through the laps. We're only seeing it as they cross the start-finish line, but I'm sure these guys are swapping position 8 to 9 times a lap.
Well, we have 20 laps completed, and I would be curious to see how many laps Kevin Hash, Riley Roush, David Anderson, and Ray have all led in this race.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Unfortunately, my data doesn't show lead laps of what they led, so I don't have that information. Wish I did.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had anything, but I do not.
Nope, unfortunately, we do not. Now, if I use a different overlay, ATVO, then I can get that information, but information that we have with our overlay tonight, I don't have that information available.
Riley Roush getting pushed to the front now, dropping down into that first position in front of Kevin Hash. Raymond right behind them, and here comes some lap cars. And nice staying down to the bottom side, so our leaders just continue to power through with Riley Roush in the lead.
And 21 laps completed here so far. I would imagine these guys should be soon. Pit stops should be soon opening up here, man.
And our leader's going to drop down and take a pit now.
Yep.
Riley Roush dropping down.
I thought so.
Oh, we got a spin.
Oh, no. No. There goes Eric. Oh, and Gabe. Oh, Eric into the inside wall of pit road. And there's no yellow? Gabe was involved.
Donald Sandusky with a little tap to the 44 car of David Anderson, and it just spins him. So Donald Sandusky gets a little loose, taps into the back end of the 44 and David Anderson, and that is what ensued. No yellow. We continue green with 22 down. Kevin Hash in the lead with Ray right behind him. And we got some more cars going down, pitting this time.
And yes, it looks like pit road has opened up their lead. I set it around mid-20s. Well, we're looking between 20 to 23, maybe 25 laps max on fuel that they can go.
And there goes our leaders now down to pit.
And That's going to hand off the lead to Matt Quick and JD Crow here with Dale right behind him. 2 seconds, 2.7 seconds. I don't think he's got a drafting partner back here. Nope, he's all by himself. So we'll see what he's heading to pit road. And so is Matt Quick and JD Crow. So everybody's making a pit stop on lap 23. So we're looking at 23 laps on fuel. So next time they'll be coming in is going to be around lap 40. Pit road should open up.
Should.
And we're staying green too. I mean, we're 23 laps into this, and we got a hornet nest back here with Raymond and Donald Stewart. It's all back here, whole bunch of cars.
Yeah, there they are. I couldn't even find everyone. There was so much going on. I'm sitting there flipping through, trying to figure out where everybody was.
The leaders are playing hide and seek.
They really are.
Well, they can hide, but they sure can't seek. Not with this kind of draft. But we'll see how this all plays out now here, Lee, as we had different pit strategies, and so we're going to have different bunches of cars. You can see them all going down the backstretch. Everybody just spread out. People trying to latch on to certain people. As we got Les here in the 62, he looks like he's going to have David Anderson there right behind him. Matt Quick's going to latch on to him, or they're going to try to.
Yeah, got a pack of about 10 cars, and now we'll finally get across the start-finish line, and Ray is going to stay in the lead. The 00 of Riley Roush in second. The 19 of David Sandusky, third. 78 of Donald Stewart in fourth. And rounding out your top five, the 03 of Kevin Hash. We got the 6 through 10, 21 of Tony Wright. In seventh position, the 05-2 of Joe, of Just Joe. In eighth position, the number 62 of Les Levi. In ninth, 44 machine of David Anderson. And in 10th, the 89 of Matt Quick. Let's jump to number 11 real quick. Let's talk about the 17 of JD Crow. He took one of those earlier pit stops and now in 11th position. So maybe played that pit strategy, but needs to catch up to this lead pack. The lead pack of about 10 cars or so are pulling away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, I don't see him catching up here. He's got a pack of hungry wolves right behind him here from 12th on back of Derek Hunter, LG. They're gonna pounce on him fast. So he's gonna have to get up out of the way, let them go by, and then fall back into the draft. Unless these guys slow down and let them into the draft, which we'll see here. That 24 is coming up hard on them. And yeah, they slowed down to let him back up in line. So good job with them guys for letting them, they could have just blown right by them.
Yeah, Josh Millam letting JD Crow back up into the line. And now these 5 or 6 cars can try to chase down that lead pack.
Let's see, how far are they back?
3 seconds.
3 seconds back. Okay, so we'll have to see. 3 seconds back. I don't think they're going to be able to catch this front pack here. There's way too many cars up here in the front here, Lee, right now. But the best thing that these guys can do back here is stay in line, run your race, and don't worry about the front pack. And if an accident or a big pileup happens, you got time to do the evasive moves and slow down and get out of the way without getting damaged.
Absolutely. And the 99 of LG Wiley leading that backpack, trying to catch up with JD Crow right behind him. The 24 of Josh Milam, the 26 of Jason Beach, and the 4 of Derek Conley. Along with the 26 machine, Jason Beach. So they're trying to catch that lead pack. But we continue with Riley Roush in the lead.
Oh, last time by, Matt Quick put down the fastest lap for himself with a 46.81. So You can see that he's finally caught up, and you know, here with the draft, Lee, you basically can get about a second behind the car in front of you, but anything more than that, you're going to lose the draft. So you got to stay within about a second to have a sniff of the draft. Anything outside of that, you're a sitting duck.
Oh yeah, you get cut outside the draft, and they're just going to take off and leave you. There's no way around it.
Well, how's everybody doing out there? Chat has been quiet. Don't be afraid to hit us up and chat with us. Ask us anything.
Yeah, it's story time.
Yeah. Once upon a time, I had a dinosaur named, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I don't know.
Back up at the front, we have Riley Roush still in the lead. David Sandusky on the outside now, trying to make a move. Got the 029 right behind him pushing.
Yeah, you can see that top line's not forming up like it did earlier in the race. We got more cars down there on the bottom now, so I don't know how strong. I mean, you can really push these cars hard, but I believe you can push them so hard, but you really got to watch out so you don't, you know, start overheating the car. I can imagine you could probably go about 2-3 laps of really pushing somebody until you gotta bail. As wow, we got Donald there diving down the bottom there, take over the lead.
Yeah, Ricky McKinney just pushed him along.
And that's the thing too, you have to have friends, you need teammates, you need people that you can work with. And when you get down to the end of the race and you're racing for $125, I got a funny feeling that you don't care if you're my friend or if you're my teammate, I want that money.
Well, and Ricky McKinney is actually running in 25th position, so you know, not really in contention and running at 2 laps down. So still helping along Donald Sadusky up to the front of that pack, and now looking to maybe get one of those laps back.
Yeah, get it back the hard way. I just know when I used to be up on the top and I'd push somebody and they'd bail on me like that, that used to make me very, very angry. I'd be like, I just gave you the lead, dude, and then you're gonna let me hang here?
Just hang here and drop on back with watching the rearview mirror. 32 out of 80 laps complete here at Talladega. It'll be 33 this time around, heading down to the Tri-Oval. In the front stretch, Donald Sadusky. Oh, somebody kind of bounced down to the inside.
We have a couple cars. 66 is going in, 16.
That's probably what it was. Just from my vantage point, it is immediately out of screen. I was like, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, and we almost have somebody wrecking coming out of pit road. I don't know who that is down there, but they were sideways.
Nice save. And here we go, the entire lead pack catching up with some of these lapped cars. And now going to have to negotiate around them.
Yeah, they were the cars that pitted on lap 10 and 11 there, Lee. So they had to pit on lap 33. These guys here that are just passing them can go another maybe around 10 laps yet, give or take. So we're having a pit strategy going on here. If we stay green, this is going to become very interesting because those guys that pitted on lap 10, never mind. No yellow?
No yellow, and they're going to race back to the line.
Is yellow's even on?
You know, I was kind of wondering that myself.
I hope Jimmy didn't forget to turn the yellows on because, well, maybe he did that for a reason too. I don't know. Well, if that's the case, what I was saying is the guys that pitted on lap 10 and lap 20, we stay green here, Lee. This could play into their hands. Like, they will have enough to finish the race when the rest of the lead pack's gonna have to come down and make a pit stop.
Yeah, and that's a huge advantage as we see JD Crow at the top there getting past, and he's one of those that took those early pits as well. Not paying off as of yet, and we're not sure if there's yellows, but there sure as heck hasn't been any yellows yet. And if there's not, the early pit strategy maybe not the best form to take in a race like this.
Very true. Well, to answer your question, Mike, how you doing? Mike Malone out there on YouTube. How you doing, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while. Yes, there will be a cranker up cam probably around halfway through this race. Give it another 10 to 15 laps, and we will crank her up, turn on the surround sound, and make your neighbors yell at you.
One of my favorite segments brought to you by ButtKicker.
That's right, where it's going to kick some butt. But back to the race here, Lee. Our top guys here really don't. Everybody's basically single file until you get back here to the 44 and the 31. The 44 of David is going to try to run the high line here. He's going to try to get some partners to go up here with Tony. Who else is running up there with him? 62. Who's in this 62? Oh, that would be Les. And in the tie car, I think 10. I do apologize. Some of these names I don't know offhand by car number, so I gotta look. Who's in the 10? No, that's a 16. I do apologize.
In the 16 is Jimmy Crow.
Oh, that's Jimmy running my Tide machine. Hey, thanks, Jimmy. I love Tide. Even though I don't use it to wash my clothes, but I love Tide.
Les Levy right above, right ahead of Mr. Crow as we run 37 of 80 laps and settling down a little bit here as the tires start to wear down just a bit. We see the speed slowing down, so a little bit more of a control game now instead of flat out speed. And I love the fact that Ricky Bobby is on the back end of the 62 car.
I'm on fire.
So if we go nose cam on 16, you'll see my shot.
Okay. On 16?
Yeah.
Or 62? Okay, 16.
16.
So Jimmy. I gotta find Jimmy. Okay. Let's see if we can get a
little bit of Ricky Bobby in your life.
Let's see here. I know I got a camera, I just gotta find it. That's not it. Where did it go? Oh, we'll go to, oh, okay, there it is. I found it. As he's coming up on the 62 here, and we can see Ricky Bobby and the Wonder Bread.
It's the fun that you get to have with some of these paint schemes, especially I saw someone that had a little thing on the back of their car that said, you drive at me hard, I'll take you out, or something like that. And it was hilarious just because you're just driving up in a race and you see this on the back of a car.
Is Ricky Bobby doing something with his finger he shouldn't be doing?
I might be saying I'm number one. Now, which number one he is, I'm not sure.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't seeing that different. Okay, no problem. I just wanted to make sure.
It's the Hawaiian salute, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha.
Number 44, David Anderson in the lead now. With 40 laps down, David Sadusky dropping back to second place. Third, Riley Roush at fourth. Raymond. Ray 2.
Yeah.
But these top four just keep back and forth, back and forth. I mean, you add in there Kevin Hash in the 03 machine, and even 62 of Les Levy. Any of these six cars have been in contention all day long.
Well, last time these guys pitted was on lap 22. Let's see here. The 00 pitted on lap 21. So we are on lap 41. So I would imagine here very shortly, Les, that Lee, they should be looking for pit road probably this time by. Maybe one more lap.
Should be, I think, if my calculations are correct.
Unless they short pitted. We'll have to see here.
The 31 of Anthony Polston on the outside, running in 15th position, but on the outside of that lead car pack, trying to make up a lap, maybe get put in the front. The 24 right behind him, Joshua Milam, running an outstanding race. We talked about him earlier as well.
Yeah, we got Joe there in the 052. He's stuck it in, but all by himself. No friends to help. That's not good.
That's a sad place to be.
Yeah, yeah. Well, who should we, once we get around these pit stops here, because we don't want to do a cranker up as they're flying down into pit road and making the engines not be loud, but who do we want to ride with when we get to that point?
I think we need to ride with the 19 car of Donald Sadusky.
That sounds like a plan to me. Good old Donald. Going to do a little cranker up here, sights and sounds of Talladega here. Brought to you by the ButtKicker. Make sure you go over and check out the ButtKicker, and you can use promo code FreakyFast20, and that is with 2 E's, not EA, to get 20% off your discount. So make sure you go over there and check out their products at the ButtKicker. I think pit road should be opening up for these guys.
Yeah, it's got to be soon. I mean, they've been running. My telemetry stopped. How many laps they've been running?
About 20.
Yes, it's got to be getting close. And we got a lot of people dropping down.
One
of them hits the 19 of David Sadusky.
I was just ready to say, I think, oh, did he? Oh, no. Let's hope he didn't get a penalty. He came in hot.
He said he stopped right on the button because there was some wows through the driver chat, and Donald said he hit it right on the button with the pit road speed of 55 miles an hour. And it's hard to go from nearly 200 coming around that curve to 55 by that line.
Oh, amen on that, man. Trying to get that thing woed down, it's not easy. Especially when you got the brakes in the rear and you know, and you don't adjust them to the front to slow that thing down. You're going to lock them up.
The 31 dropping down to go to pit road. That's the 31 of Anthony Polston.
All right. Well, we're going to watch Donald here in that 19 get up to speed here, Lee. And then we're going to do a little cranker up. And we got Checker Flag Motorsports out on YouTube saying, yes, Ricky Bobby is giving you the one finger salute. Per my request, and leave Leslie's paint department?
Yeah.
Levi's paint department. Oh, okay.
Les Levy is the driver of that 62 machine.
Yes. Well, way to go, Les.
Love it.
All right. Well,
cranker up, Robert.
That's right. We're lap 145, and we're going to do a quick cranker up, and we'll be right back after the quick sights and sounds of about 2 to 3 laps here with Crow Nest Motorsports special event here at Talladega. But we will be right back. All right, Lee, we are back after a quick cranker up. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the sights and sounds here at Talladega.
Yeah, so we had a lead change during that, and that was through the pit road shuffle. Matt Quick in the 89 machine leading a lap. But now David Anderson in this front pack that we're watching. David Anderson, Riley Roush, and then Donald Sadusky, 1, 2, and 3 with 32 to go. And one of the things that happened during the crank it up, Donald Sadusky starting to run a little bit hot, actually let Riley Roush on by into that second position, got up in some of that cleaner air to cool his car off a little bit.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen, to be honest with you, bud. I had a funny feeling that they get pushed for so many laps, and then they're going to have to, you know, duck that nose out to try to get some cool air through that radiator to cool that car down.
And the 87 of Raymond 2 catching up to this lead pack along with the 03 of Kevin Hash. Got 5 in the lead pack now with Matt Quick. And the 052 of Joe looking to catch that pack as well. So now with 31 to go, starting to get settled in, single file racing, and getting ready to run it to the insert.
Yeah, come back here to Joe, Les, Derek, got a pack back here. They're all staying single file, trying to catch that latch on there to Matt Quick, which they're about 2 seconds behind. Oh, we got a car ducking out. That's not good. He must be getting out of the way for, or cooling off his car, the 24 of Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua Milam falling to the outside. So the 31 of Joe charging hard, or the 052 of Joe, excuse me. The 31 in front of him is actually Anthony Poston.
Oh.
Who is a lap down, running in the 18th position.
Okay, so they got a lap car in front. Okay. All right.
And then we also got one of your favorite cars, Eric Laurie, in that pack as well, but also running 2 laps down in the 21st position. So the 052 of Joe stuck between 2 cars that are lapped and not finding an easy way around.
Well, that's a good thing, though. At least you got cars to draft with. I mean, he's not out there all by himself. You know, you latch on to whoever you can latch on to. Because, as we all know, super speedway racing is all about drafting. So, and they're catching these guys. They are actually catching them.
1.2 seconds behind now is Joe to Matt, to the leader, and only a half a second behind Matt Quick. And here they come around turn number 2 and looking to catch that momentum and maybe catch this lead pack. And I think they're going to do it, Robert.
Oh, yeah, they did. Look at this. What? Push it. Wow. Now we got 2 cars going on the high side, and they're going to get freight trained. I don't think they're going to be able to keep that momentum up there. 2 cars against 6. That's not going to work.
Yeah, the 31 of Anthony Polston trying to help out Joe in the 052, but it looks like there's what looked like the momentum wore out for just a moment, but now back pressing hard again, coming to the start-finish line, and the biggest person this will benefit is Joe in the 052 Chevrolet.
Yeah, look at this. He's got a lap car in front of him, and he's moving up the positions. He's getting ready to take 5th place from Raymond. Oh, Jesus. 2 cars against... How many cars are down there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if did they pit on a different pit strategy?
Who's that?
The 052, now pitted on lap 40. Yeah, so the 052 of Joe pitted on lap 41. Everyone else pitted on 43 to 45. So he's got a couple more laps of tires on his of warming up. So, but they could lose those pretty quick as well.
Yeah, I'm watching this. I think they got stalled out. As you can see, they moved up to about 5th position, and then they hit a brick wall.
They did. Just no more forward momentum to catch that lead pack of about 8 cars in a single file line down on the bottom, being led by number 44, David Anderson.
We need to tell Joe to get up to that 31 and do a little kiss.
Yeah, I mean, and that seems like when they were really making the run. But now we have the 80 car, Diego Vasquez, coming up, and maybe he can help Joe out a little bit, catch up to that car. But no, Joe's going to fall back in line and ride with the leaders now.
Now that lap car there, 31, Anthony is out on the outside, no help, all by himself. And he's going to probably fall all the way back to the end of this line here.
Anthony Polston running 203 miles an hour, and everyone else running 206.
Wow. 3 miles per hour difference is a lot here at Talladega.
That draft will give you that extra momentum, and you can see exactly what happens if you get caught outside of it. And Joe made a wise decision to go ahead and fall down, and it looks like that Polston is going to fall down into the lead draft as well, but now bounce back up to that center lane going into 1 and 2. Lap cars.
I want to bring up here real quick, Lee, also to let you know, I'm looking at the poll results so far over on Facebook, and as of right now, we have a tie. The ZL1 Camaro and Toyota are tied with 4 votes, and a Ford has 1 vote. So go over to our Facebook live feed and put in your vote of which car make that you think is going to win tonight's race. Ford, Toyota, or a Camaro.
David Anderson, Riley Roush, Donald Sadusky, Raymond 2, and Kevin Hash, your top 5. And we got lap cars on the high side, led by number 4 of Derek Conley, followed by the 24 of Joshua Milam, and then we got another 24. Man,
we got
2 24s.
Okay, I was going to say, you said 24 twice, and I'm looking going, we got 2 24s?
On the track, but not in our hearts.
Okay, I see it now. We got the 4, the 24, and the 24, so put that all together, that equals what?
48, I believe. So the 24 of Joshua Milam is the one in the awesome paint scheme with the human body. The other one I am not sure of yet.
Okay, all right. And the 4 car of Derek is he's on the he's on the tail end. Joshua Mullen in that Ford is on the tail end, and the other 24, I don't know who that is actually, as number wise.
It's going to be 80. No, that's not it. No, that's 87. I
don't know who that would be. No, it's not him. No, it's not him. I don't know who it is. Oh.
Donald Sandusky? No,
I think it's Will in the 27.
You are correct, sir. Will Weber in the 27/24.
Okay, so all right.
And Will is going to be running in 22nd position, down 3 laps. So everyone in that outside lane down laps, but still hanging with the leaders, and it makes it exciting as we go with 22 to go, and we've got a tight pack in the front.
Yeah, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. It looks like here we should have maybe 1 more pit stop here tonight. And believe this or not, everybody, 60 laps in the books here, and we have been caution-free. Great racing.
Yeah, I was about to say, how in the world do you do Talladega caution-free?
These guys know how to do it. You said it at the beginning of the broadcast, and like I said before, a lot of these guys I broadcasted on a Sunday night league where they ran Daytona, and then the following week was Talladega, then Daytona, Talladega, and a lot of these guys showed up for this, and they just know how to draft. They just know how to do it. They're very, very good at it.
And you're seeing that now, even the ones that are down a few laps on the outside, being led by the number 4 machine of Derek Conley, just drafting so well that they're hanging with the leaders. There's really not a weak driver or a weak car in this field, and we can tell that by how tightly packed they all are, especially with no cautions.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is, I got a funny feeling that I think probably about 5 laps to go is when I think we're going to have to get the popcorn out and the beer and get ready, because I think it's going to heat up when you got $125 for first place, $80. I mean, it's not bad for second. $30, heck, I'd take $30 for third place.
And $30 will buy me fast food every day for a week.
Yeah, it would. Or
I eat too much fast food. I do not eat healthy.
Either do I.
19 to go. Coming around turn number 2, the leaders stay the same. The 052 of Joe still hanging with that pack, and as long as he doesn't lose the draft, has an opportunity to finish strong and still make something in this race, but he cannot lose that lead draft. And in front of him is the 80 car of Diego Vasquez. Diego running in 20th position, and now, looks like Joe's going to take a pit stop with 19 to go.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, we should. I don't know if they have any green-white checkers here of how many. So that I do not know. We weren't given that information before tonight's broadcast, but so, some of these guys might want to try to stretch it an extra lap if they do have a green-white checkered, because they're going to have to make one more pit stop. But if they have a green-white checkered, you got to put into those laps too, you know what I mean? So being under yellow will help them, but, you still got to save gas somewhere along the line.
So we check out the front of the field, and with some of these pit stops and stuff, what we were talking about, the lap cars have now went ahead of our leader number 44, David Anderson. So the 4 of Derek Conley, the 24 and the 24, so Josh Milam, and then actually the 27/24 of Will Weber, all in ahead of David Anderson, 17 to go, and you can see they've got some speed on them. See where they actually pitted at. I wonder if they got some fresher tires.
I don't think tires play too much of a factor at Super Speedway here. I mean, they do, but you can go and make a pit stop and come out and not worry about your tires. It's more about the fuel, but long runs here, yeah, tires are going to play a little bit of a factor here, but,
So Josh and Derek made a pit on lap 53, where the leaders pitted on lap 43. So they do got 10-lap newer tires, which could help. Not saying that that's totally it. It's also with the driving ability and so many different factors. But, the 24, Weber down to the inside, sliding sideways, and now going to drive it straight on into the pits. But Weber losing it in that turn number 2.
Yeah, he got loose there. Well, these guys, Derek and Joshua, and the 4 and the 24, like you said, pitted on lap 53, and it looks like they just took fuel and 2 tires. Now,
leaders are going to pit.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, leaders are pitting. So you've got Anderson, Roush, and Sadusky all on pit road. So the top 3 coming in with 15 to go.
And Donald did it again. He came in hot. I don't know if he screamed over the radio, but I don't know if he did it again. Oh, jeez. He's flirting with it. He's trying to do a Kyle Busch, ruin it, by speeding down pit road.
So going around turn 3, taking the lead is going to be Raymond 2 in the 87 machine, followed by the 03 of Kevin Hash and the 89 of Matt Quick. And we've got some others that are going to be looking to pit maybe this time around. They're pushing it hard. But there's got to be at least one more pit stop before the finish. The leaders took it the last lap around, and now it's just a matter of time before everyone else comes in, the field shakes out, and we have a sprint to the finish.
Yeah, these top front here guys, Kevin Hash, Matt Quick, and Raymond, they all pitted on lap 45 and 46, so they're gonna have to pit here very, very shortly. So we'll see where they all cycle through the pit stops and everybody gets their pit stops in and see where they fall as. Here comes Raymond. Hard on the brakes. We're riding inside the cockpit with them. Hard, hard, hard. Down on the brakes. Sliding that thing. Oh my freaking God.
Yeah, I was watching him and I was like, he's not going to make it. And he just got underneath the speed limit right before entering pit road. So 14 to go. The rest of the leaders take the last pit stop of the evening, and it should shake it back out and put Sandusky in first in the 19 car.
Yeah, and Raymond, Kevin Hash, and Matt Quick, they both took gas and 2 tires, and it looks like Raymond took left side tires that time. So his last pit stop, he took right side tires, and now he's taking left side tires. And now we're going to watch him exit out of turn 1 and 2 here. He's got to keep it under that yellow line, wait for that blue cone, be able to exit out, and now he's clear, and he can merge his way back into the backstretch.
Back onto the back straightaway, and the 19, Donald Sandusky, making quick work of that gap. It's Sandusky and Riley Roush working in tandem, coming to the start-finish line, so we should get a shake-up in the standings and get our official 11 laps to go.
Yeah, and you can see back here, Donald, Eric got out of the way. See if he can latch back down. It looks like he's going to try to drop down there and latch on, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. So Lee, Donald back here, and the 0-0, I can, Ridley, is that how you say it?
Sure, that's what we'll go with for now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to butcher his name. So, anyways, they're back here running, and then you got your top 3. I don't know. We'll have to see if they can catch up. Well, they're definitely going to catch up now because you got Kevin Hash going on the high side, so that's going to slow the front 4 down here. Oh, yeah, they're catching him.
Yeah, so Raymond 2 staying out in the lead even after the pit stop, followed by number 89 of Matt Quick in the Grumpy Cat machine. The 03 of Kevin Hash in 3rd position on the outside now.
That last time by, the 19 and the 0-0 there, they both ran the fastest lap of their race so far. And you can see them. Wow. They're coming. Look out. Here they come. Are they going to look to go 3 wide there, Lee? Oh, yes, they will.
They're going to try to take it 3 wide into the front stretch.
With 9 laps to go. And we got a 3-way battle for the lead. We got a lap car of Gabe Butler there in the middle. Oh, my goodness.
3 wide going around 1 and 2. On the 87 is Raymond 2 trying to hold off the 03 of Kevin Wash in the center, and up top the 19 of Donald Sandusky going down the backstretch. Still 3 wide. 6 cars battling at Talladega.
Oh my goodness, look at the battle. Screenshot it, screenshot it, screenshot it. Everybody screenshot that. Hey, look at the sights of this. Oh my goodness gracious, hang on. Here we go. I told you the heat's gonna battle. I mean, the heat's gonna go up, man, not battle, but the heat's gonna go up, and yeah, it's no give bar now, man. Wrestling, you remember wrestling, Lee?
I remember it, sir.
All right, well, this is what these guys are doing. They're about ready to wrestle. Look at this.
3 wide into 1 and 2, still all the way around Donald Sandusky. The 19 car barely inching out at the nose.
Wow.
Hash in second, Riley Roush in third. Raymond 2 on the bottom side, now in 3rd position. Almost a touch there from the 00 and 88. 6 cars coming around 3 and 4. Going to make it 8 to go this time around. The 87 of Donald Sandusky trying to keep that lead, but the 03 of Kevin Hash not going to give it up. The 19 on the outside, not wanting to let go either. And we still 3 wide around Talladega.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. You're getting me all excited. Oh man, look at this battle we got going on. Coming down the backstretch, these guys are not lifting and they're not giving an inch. How long can they draft like this before that motor decides to go poof?
Kevin Hash, Raymond 2, and Donald Sadusky leading their respective packs 3 wide. 8 to go at Talladega, now coming down the front stretch. Looking across the line for 7, the number 3 of Hash. Looking to hold off Raymond 2 as we come around to the start-finish line, and it's just going to be Hash barely, now with 7 to go.
Oh my goodness.
3 wide.
Oh, and now we got Eric Laurie. He's going to break up the 2x2x2. This could help that bottom line for Raymond and Mike Quick. Oh my goodness. Matt
Eric
Quick, I mean.
Looking to, add in that 3rd car for a little additional push. But the 19 up top, Donald Sadusky running hard. The number 3 machine of Hash, and then the 87, once again, of Raymond 2. And he is now taking a car length lead, trying to hold it now, coming into the front stretch.
Oh, and Donald has to drop down behind. Where does he go? Does he drop down below to help? No, he stays on the high side. Now we're going to have a 4-car pack with the 3-car pack coming down into turn 1 to go down the backstretch here, Lee. Woohoo! Hang on.
Coming out of 2, the 87 of Raymond 2 and the 3 of Hash. Kevin Hash battling. We've got just 2 lines now. Instead of running 3 wide as we have the previous 4 laps, we got a couple of lap cars in this pack trying to help out. But the thing about it is now you've got a lap car in the 88 machine of David Anderson. Now, my bad, of Gabe Butler, that could pose an issue for the 00 of Riley Roush.
Yeah.
Across the street this time with 5 to go.
Oh boy, hang on everybody. I just don't, I mean, even the chat's saying out there, Jimmy's saying too, how long can they push this far, man? These motors are going to eventually give out. You're going to have to cool them off. You're going to have to. As we got that backpack starting to catch up, who do we got back there? Is that Les? No, who's in the back there catching up to them guys?
The 24 of Joshua Milam running in 12th position. Slowly catching up along with the 26 of Jason Beach.
They are on the lead lap, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez. That 24's got the draft. He's got Eric Laurie's draft, and he's going to come a-hauling in that Ford. And we got a Toyota and a Ford and Chevy. Man, we got a 3-way manufacturing battle now that could win this race here. So make sure you go over and click on your poll who you think's going to win over on Facebook.
The top 3 runners, Chevys right now. Number 4, the lone Toyota of Riley Roush in the 00 machine, trapped behind some lap traffic as we come down the front stretch. It'll be 3 to go at the line. Kevin Hash and Raymond 2 battling. Raymond on the inside. Hash barely noses him out there at the line. 3 to go.
I still think this is going to get heated up a lot more or less. And I mean, Lee, why do I keep calling you Les? That's because the name's up there.
I'll answer to anything.
That's
the 89
all right.
Matt Quick running in 3rd position, so in a very good position with 2.5 to go here going down the backstretch. In a great position, probably in a better position than the 00 car of Riley Roush or 19 of Donald Sadusky, trapped behind lap cars. The 87 of Raymond 2 looking strong coming out of 4. But the 3 of Kevin Hash, with a little help from his friends, going to race him to the line. 2 to go this time as we come across Hash in the lead.
Yeah, and I don't know. I know there's teammates out there. I just don't remember who are teammates, but I think you need to be the pusher and not being pushed, man. I think you're going to sitting duck if you're out front like Raymond and Kevin Hash there. I don't know if that's going to work out for him, but we're going to find out as they take it down to 3 and 4 here to get ready to go to 1 lap to go. Ooh.
Down it.
Sorry.
Sliding up high is Riley Roush to 00, looking maybe to try to overtake Donald Sadusky. And we're going to have some racing here coming to the line. 1 to go at this point in time. Kevin Hash, Raymond 2, Matt Quick, Riley Roush, and Donald Sadusky. Your top 5. 1 to go at Talladega. 3 wide going into turn number 1 as we got a charging Donald Sadusky on the top side, looking to bring it out of turn 2. A 3-way race, make it 4-way with Matt Quick also in contention, and we're coming down the backstretch. 3 wide. A big race here for Crow Racing. Raymond 2 now going into turn number 3. Got the low line in the middle. Kevin Hash, Donald Sadusky on the high side, coming out of 4 down the straight. Looking to see for the push, and it looks like Raymond 2 is going to get pushed by Matt Quick. Here we come to the line, and Raymond 2. Oh, that was so close. Was it Raymond or Hash?
Hash. Oh, man. Hash won it. Oh, congratulations to Kevin Hash for winning tonight's special event here by Jimmy Crow. $125 in the pockets. Lee, great calling the last couple laps, dude. I got goosebumps.
Hash pulls it out with a .002 margin of victory, 2 1/1000ths of a second.
Man, congratulations on Raymond. Raymond's going to walk away with $80 here tonight, and Matt Quick is going to come home with $30. And the poll over on Facebook said the Camaro's going to win. Well, guess what? You guessed it right.
Camaro's taking the all 3 positions on the podium, and Kevin Hash with an outstanding run there at the end and takes the victory, 2 1/1000ths of a second over Raymond 2. And I tell you what, Robert, as they came out of 4, Raymond had the nose, but the push from the backside and from Donald Sadusky running on that 3 wide on the top gave it just enough for Kevin Hash to just squeeze out the nose. It's like a runner who stretches his nose out over that finish line. And that's exactly what Kevin Hash did tonight for the money.
That's right, man. Oh, congratulations again to him. Wow. What a finish. But all right, well, we'll see if we can get anybody for our post-race interview here. I don't know. We got people hopping on Discord here, but I don't know their names. I don't know who Team Chevy is. But we'll be right back. We'll grab Jimmy Crow here, and maybe he could help us out here, Lee, and we'll get everybody ready, hopefully, for our post-race interview here tonight. So we will be right back. All right, we are back live here with our post-race interview here with our top 3 of tonight's special event here as Kevin Hatch just squeaks out over Raymond. And Matt Quick is going to just be right behind him, finishing 3rd place. But, all right, well, we're going to bring Matt Quick down here in that 89 and have a talk with him. We haven't talked to him in a while, so bring him down here.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Matt, Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
You do.
Well, man, what a race. I must say this was the most exciting Talladega race that I've seen in a long time. We went caution-free. Man, you bring it home 3rd place, just outside the winning the big cash. But, hey, you walk away with $30 here tonight. And but how was the race out there for you, man? Because it was exciting.
I was surprised we went caution free. I mean, I know he had a couple of hiccups here and there, but I was waiting for that yellow flag to kind of ruin the strategy. I was just trying to stay out as long as I could every stop, and then I kind of went on the Kevin and Ray strategy at the end there, and we just decided that we were going to go 2x2 and try to hold everybody off. And I was trying to get temperatures down. I got that oil attempt at 295 at the finish line there. I thought I was maybe going to blow up going to the finish, but hey, it all worked out.
Yeah, me and Lee were talking about that, and I said, man, I don't know. And even the chat was saying, how hard and how long can you guys push like that? How long can you put? I mean, you did like 8 laps. I'm shocked that the motor didn't blow. Were you really, really worried before that, or when did it get to the point where you're like, oh crap, this motor might go?
I was looking at my gauges. I was trying to keep it right at below 267, and I was backing down, and being on that bottom line, I had the advantage to kind of peek down below the yellow just a hair to cool everything off. And since we're running, when we're doing the 3 wide action 2x2x2 there, I mean, the outsides weren't getting that big of a run, so I could kind of duck down there and get free air. So I had that advantage, so that I tried to keep that to my advantage as much as I could.
Hey, Matt, it's Lee up here in the booth. Outstanding run tonight, 3rd place finish. One of the things that I did notice as you was talking about and y'all running 3 wide for about 4 laps there in the final 10. You was in an outstanding position right behind Raymond. Raymond 2. We're having trouble with his last name. What's Raymond's last name?
Rittenhauer.
I thought so. I thought I was saying it right.
All right, I didn't trust Roberts. I'll
yeah, don't trust me.
I'll chalk it up to I need to trust him more. But Raymond, you tucking in behind Raymond, being able to drive 3 wide for that long with lap cars mixed in. How important was it you to get behind someone that you knew that was on that lead lap that you could help push not only in that field but also advance your position as well?
Well, I was in on, Ray, Kevin, and I, we're all teammates, so we were just trying to do it for the team, and I think right before that last pit stop was crucial that since we had more fuel than the other group that was coming out with Sadusky and Roush, I think it was, and Anderson, I believe, we knew that we had more lap cars out there, so we decided that since there's more cars in the pack, there's probably about 10 cars there, probably 6 of them were a lap down. And we needed to stay out as long as possible. We were pushing as hard as we could, and we were trusting them. And then we decided to pit a lap earlier than what we really wanted to, just in case the caution came out. And I didn't want Kevin and Ray to run out of fuel, pit around caution, then get that EOL from the back of the line if we pitted too early. So that's why we did that. But really, it was just kind of trust like that. And we knew, Gabe was in our chat too. Gabe got caught up in that early incident or whatever, and we were all kind of just running a strategy between all of us. So we had the numbers on our side. We were just trying to ride it out and make sure that we had the first 2 lanes covered. And we let, if Sadusky and Roush and Anderson were going to pass us, they're going to pass us on the 3rd lane.
And that's what they exactly tried to do, and it just didn't work out for them. Didn't have enough momentum, enough oomph up there in that 3rd lane against the wall to overtake you guys. But an outstanding race. And so you said you, Kevin, and Raymond all are teammates?
Yes, we are.
So 1, 2, 3 finish for the teammates. Outstanding job, fellas.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All righty. Congratulations again, man. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to for tonight's special event here? Or
well, got a Jimmy Crow and everybody that put up money for this race. And really just, I got the text about 6:40 Central Time saying, hey, there's a race. So I'm so happy that everybody got the word got out just in time. And yeah, it was.
Yeah, I got the word this early afternoon about picking up a race real quick. I was like, oh crap, okay.
Hey, and
So,
caution free, 80 laps. I mean, how often do you see that, Dega?
Never.
Yeah, trust me. I said it when I first interviewed you here. I've never seen a race finish the way you guys did, especially that many cars. I've seen some good racing here at Talladega, but this was unique. This was just nice. Great racing, guys.
And thanks for broadcasting, and thanks for everybody that put the money up, and thanks for Jimmy Crow. I assume he's the one that organized it. So,
Yep.
man.
Yepers, and we'll have a conversation with him hopefully here at the end. But congratulations again, Matt, and hopefully we catch you in the next event, bud. All right, Lee, that was our third place finisher there. As he just said, we had teammates here, and I knew there was teammates out there. I just couldn't remember who's who, what. I just know there's a lot of teams, but all right, well, let's bring up Raymond Rittenhauer, as we do got him here on Discord, and let's see how his race went, as he led some a lot of laps out here tonight, but unfortunately he's going to finish second, but still strong showing for the team. Ray, Robert up here in the booth, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations, man, on your second place finish. 1, 2, 3 for your team. How was, excuse me, we went caution free, and man, I'm telling you, you guys put on one heck of a show. How was the race for you out there tonight?
Couldn't ask for a better one. Nailed our pit stops. Strategy kind of worked out in our favor there because they had to pit early, and we kind of sucked the draft off some lap card there to get ahead of them.
Right. Yeah, it was good, man. You led out there. You fell back a little bit, but you guys were just totally strong out there. Is there anything different that you could have done in that last 4 to 5 laps, being 6 wide, 3 wide? I mean, you guys were just all over the place. Is there anything different you could have done to get yourself up into the front?
No, we pretty much, like, when we were all 3 wide there, we pretty much had our beds made. We're really gonna protect both lanes, and whoever won.
10-4. All right, Lee, do you got any questions there for Raymond Rittenhauer II?
Raymond, when I was calling the coming out of 4 on the final lap, I was totally behind it. You were going to win. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then Kevin Hash come up with a 2/1000th of a second victory, just barely nosing you out. You had Matt Quick behind you, pushing you, one of your teammates, and of course I know that Kevin, your teammate as well. How big was it tonight for the team to finish 1, 2, 3 in the money?
It was couldn't ask for anything better. It was picture perfect night for it.
Awesome. Well, great job, Ray, and loved watching you race there, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
All right, take care, Ray, and we'll catch you in the next one, bud.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's our second place finisher there. All right, well, let's bring up Kevin Hash, as in that 03 ZL1 Camaro brings it home for $125. Congratulations to him for winning this prize money here, and let's see how his race went. Kevin, Robert up here in the booth, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, long time no talk, buddy. Haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks, but man, congratulations on this race. These guys went caution free. How was the race from the start to finish? And man, them last couple laps were just insane.
Oh yeah, the car really felt good pretty much the whole race, so didn't really have to worry about it. Just trying to execute on the pit stops after we got through the first round of pit stops, knew it was going to go green. So just trying to stay in good with the group of people we was racing with, and hated that a couple of them got taken out by a couple of the issues that happened. But luckily there at the end, I had good buddy Gabe Butler to push me past Ray, and I tried a little something on Ray. I think it worked, so obviously it worked, but definitely a blast. I had those laps of running 3 wide was definitely a blast.
Oh, most definitely. But all right, Lee, you got any questions there, bud?
So, Kevin, I'm actually looking at the photo finish as of right now, and like I told Raymond, I understand that you and Ray and Matt are all teammates and stuff, but coming out of 4, I completely called this as a Raymond victory, and you squeaked it out right there at the end, along with the help of Gabe Butler pushing you, man. How exciting and adrenaline filled was it coming out of 4 with that drag race to the finish?
Oh, I knew it was going to be a long shot to get back by him, especially when we hit about where the Daytona start-finish line was. I started getting worried because I knew I didn't have a whole lot more momentum left, so I'd practiced a couple things during practice in the last couple weeks and seemed to find a certain spot I can look for on the track, and luckily it paid off this time. I couldn't believe it. It's one of those things like, well, it's the only chance. I tried to pull up like right at the end because I knew I could maybe just get a little bit shorter to the line than he was, and I was watching the relative the whole time, just praying. I'm like, just put me in front of it, and I seen it like at the last second. I went, holy crap, I won it!
Yeah, I completely called it for Raymond until it popped up as soon as y'all crossed the line, and Robert had to correct me and said, no, Hash won it. And I was like, oh, man, I didn't even see that coming. But an outstanding race, and what, that last from 4 to the finish line for $125, that was an outstanding run, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. It was definitely a blast running 3 wide out there, and all the guys that was with us up front. It was, we went green the whole way. Really never had to worry about anybody around us. Just had a ultimate blast out there driving around, and made a little bit of mistakes on pit road, but luckily it wasn't too much I couldn't come back from. But yeah, I told Ray before, I always tell him, because he likes to get the poles here, I was like, you can have the poles, I want the wins.
Yeah, and with you and Ray and Matt being teammates, outstanding race. But give me some thoughts on Riley Roush and Donald Sadusky. Running extremely strong today, finishing 4-5. Got caught up with some lap traffic that was behind you guys there at the finish line, but some strong running out of those two as well.
Oh yeah, they were definitely the guys to beat out there. We knew, especially coming toward the end, we needed to flip track position on them, make sure we was in front of them coming toward the end, because I didn't think we was going to easily be able to get around them if they managed to flip back in front of us like all the other pit stops were. So we tried to stay out until we could take just barely 1 can of fuel, and all of us stayed close enough together to where we could make it work. And then I luckily had Gabe behind me to push me. He was trying to race to get the lucky dog, and just glad he was in that position, because Gabe is one heck of a pusher, and I knew I had just as good of a chance as Ray did with Quick down there on the bottom. So it was just an ultimate blast there coming to the line.
Well, it was an entertaining and outstanding race, sir. Congratulations on the win. I look forward to seeing many more from you.
10-4, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Kevin, and we'll talk to you later, bud.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, thank you guys for the broadcast, Jim, for putting this on, and reckon I'll see y'all.
Yep, reckon to see you in the next one, bud. But take care, and happy racing, bud. All right, that's our race winner here. And you said before we get ready to head off here, you wanted to talk to Donald, didn't you?
Yeah, Donald had an outstanding race.
Okay, I'll bring Donald down here, and we'll let you have a conversation with him real quick here while I take care of something.
All right.
All right, Donald's here.
Mr. Donald Sadusky, lead to roll up in the booth. You got a copy, sir?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Man, what an outstanding race. 80 caution-free laps here at Talladega. You end up coming in 5th. The teammates of Kevin Raymond and Matt, 1, 2, 3. But the 3 wide for about 4 laps with 10 to go. What in the world were you guys thinking besides show me the money?
Riley and I have been working together, and Anderson. And we lost Anderson in that last pit stop. But Riley was pushing the hell out of me, man, on that high line. He got me, I let 2 laps, and I'm thinking, we're going at the wrong time, so we backed up. And he went up. I come back down, and I got in front of him and back down at the end. But it was tough because we didn't have that 3rd or 4th car on that high line. It's like pushing a brick wall. The middle lane's the best.
Yeah, and you guys did an outstanding job, though. As I said, holding it for 3 to 4 laps and just some exciting racing. Had a few lap cars mixed in the bunch there at the start-finish line to finish this contest, but coming in 5th position, maybe not in the money, but a very well-respected position for an 80-lap no caution flag race at Talladega. So congratulations on an outstanding run, sir, and look forward to seeing more from you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I had a blast, and that's the main thing. You know what I mean? And congrats to Kevin Raymond and Quick. You know, the 3 teammates, man. They're good. That's a good crew.
Yes, sir. Well, Donald, thank you once again for joining us here on Freaky Fast, and outstanding racer.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Robert?
Alrighty, well, congratulations again, man, and we will talk to you later, Donald, in the next one, bud.
Yeah, hell of a job broadcasting too, guys. Awesome stuff.
Thank you. We much appreciate it. But all right, well, we'll catch you in the next event, bud. You be safe and take care of everything, buddy.
Thank you. You too. Be safe.
All right. All right, Lee. All right, well, there is one guy I do want to bring down, and then we'll get rolling at the end of this broadcast here. As I bring up the standings here tonight. Let me hide what I need to hide here. Actually, I want to bring down Jimmy and see how he's the one that put this all together. Jimmy, Robert up here in the booth. We're going to finish off with you tonight, buddy. You there?
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all doing this on short notice and doing an awesome job in that booth and being our good luck charm for a caution-free race.
That's right. Well, we much appreciate it. Well, I'm bringing you down to finish off this stream here. What made you bring up this event, and what was the reason behind it?
Be honest, I just got an itch, wanted to put on an event. You know me, Robert, I kind of tend to do stuff spur of the moment, and I'm blessed to have things come together quick. Got good drivers to invite to these races, and good people like Freaky Fast that can help me out on short notice. Much appreciated. And again, thanking all the sponsors that put in on this again on short notice, and just appreciate everybody.
Oh, 10-4. All right. Well, yeah, it was the last minute, so I got a couple things that are showing up that shouldn't show up, so I do apologize that on the stream, but it was kind of a last minute thing, so I tried to get everything together for you as fast as I could. But is there anything you want to say, Lee, to Jimmy or anything like that before we sign off here?
Jimmy, hell of an event, man. I mean, outstanding race. 80 caution-free laps at Talladega. Action-packed, 3 wide for the lead in the last 10 laps. A photo finish there at the end. Just a great event, and kudos to you for pulling all this together and putting on something not only for your drivers to enjoy, but for your fans to enjoy as well.
Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate the drivers and the fans. And heck, who said there couldn't be a money race caution free? You know, usually when there's money on the line, there's a lot of cautions. The drivers did good. I have one saying, and I've said it for 2 years. There's one winner, but if we have a good race, we all win. And I think everybody won. Everybody did an awesome job with this race. And again, appreciate everybody. And also too, if you would, one of the sponsors, Chloe Dean, she has liver cancer. She's 19, a good friend of mine, a good friend of all these guys at races, been a good supporter. They were one of the sponsors for this race. Please check out her GoFundMe page. If you have any questions, just hit me up on Facebook Messenger. And again, appreciate Robert, Lee, all you guys. Appreciate y'all doing it. Appreciate Freaky Fest, one of the best out there. And thank everybody and all the drivers and all the top 3 for doing a wonderful job.
Thank you very much, Jimmy, and it's been a pleasure of mine to give the fans out there and watch you guys take on Talladega caution-free. I said it to Lee, I said it in everything, man. What a race! You guys just put on an event that was just astounding at the end, and congratulations on everything. And we'll make sure we go over and check out that page then, for everybody. So yeah, make sure you hit up Jimmy there and. Well, that's about it, man. Got the official results up here, and we're going to sign off here tonight, Jimmy. And congratulations, and hopefully we get to do another event for like this for you, man.
Yes, sir. As long as you let me know your schedule, I'm sure I'll come up with something. And again, thank y'all again for short notice. Much appreciated.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, no problem, man. All right, well, I'm going to let you get up there with Donald and JD. I believe it's your son, I believe. Am I correct?
No, that's my friend.
Oh.
everybody either thinks we're cousins, brothers. No, JD's a good friend.
Oh, okay. Same name. Good friends. Okay. Well, my bad. Oh, all right. Well, we'll talk to you later, Jimmy.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bud.
All right, Lee, I got the final results up here as we're going to get ready to run through. Everybody sees I had them up for a while, so I'm not going to ramble through the names or anything, but we'll come down through the final results here down to Donald Stewart in that 78. Unfortunately, he's going to finish 47 laps down, but man, oh man, what a race. I'm out of words, but, well, only thing I can really say, Lee, is that we're going to sign off here. We're going to get ready for some dirt action racing tomorrow night. We'll be live at 7:35 with Dirt Renegades, and then at 9:35 with Dirt Renegades again, as we have a double header with them guys with the 305 sprint cars, and then we have the Pro Late models. We'll be at Eldora and Kokomo tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night. But until then, like we like to say up here, Lee, to everybody out there, God bless everybody. We love yous all. Peace out.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. Just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do.